Hello, everyone. Coach Heather here. And today I want to talk to you about your calendar and the agreements you make with yourself. All right, so why do I want to talk about agreements first and foremost? I think of agreements as the main mechanism of teamwork and also how you get things done. And what better place to start than the agreements you make with yourself? Now, you probably have no problem making and keeping agreements with other people. But are you good at making good, clear agreements with yourself and following through on them? Maybe you are, and maybe there's room for improvement. And this is what I want you to consider. So, in my one-on-one coaching practice, I've been working with some clients recently, and I want to give you the assignment I have given to them. And it's this: take a sample week from your Google Calendar if you use digital, or if you use a paper calendar, that's fine too. Just take a sample week and block out time. And what you want to do is you want to think of, what are my main responsibilities that I need time for in my life? It could be different parts of your role that need your time, attention, and focus. And then the different hats you wear in your life, be they wife, best friend, mother. These things need time on your calendar too. Self-care. So I want you to look at that sample week and actually put blocks of time on your calendar for the different things you need to pay attention to. And then I want you to label specifically the blocks of time. Now, for self-care, for example, you might be putting in your time going to the gym or to your favorite yoga class. Great. Start there. Put those commitments in the calendar. Next, think, I've been saying I'm going to work on my writing project, but I always the week gets too busy and I don't get to my writing time. Well, perfect. This is where we're going to work on that. You're going to find a block of time that makes sense based on what you generally know about how your weeks go and when you feel the most creative. Where should this block of time, writing, fall on your calendar? How do you best set yourself up for success? Considering that, you're going to look at the blank week and you're going to pick a time that you think has the best opportunity of working out. And you're going to put that block of time there. Now, we don't need a huge block of time. You would be amazed what you can get done in 1 hour of focused time. So I want you to focus on 60 to 90 minute holds on your calendar, but specifically naming what they're for. So find that creative writing time. Put it in that time that you think, I'm the most creative during this time, and I tend to get time to myself during this window of time. Now put that on your calendar and label that your creative writing time. Got it? Okay. So you're going to start by, on a Sunday evening, maybe looking at the week ahead and putting in these blocks of time. Then have all your regular commitments in on the calendar. And now you're going to move forward into the week and you're going to observe what works, what doesn't work. Are you able to be intentional and keep the agreements that you set out with yourself? Or are they the first things that get pushed when life comes in and goes unexpected and gets busy? How does it go? This is just something for you observing, right? You're just observing. You're not going to punish yourself, make yourself wrong, be too hard on yourself. This is just information. What happens? Did that creative time, that writing time work out in that time slot, or did that happen to not work? because you're going to try this again for a second week, but you're going to take in the information from what you learned the first week and take that into consideration as you map out your second week. I hope you're with me. I hope you're following me and this makes sense. So, and then in the second week, you're going to look ahead and map out your week, put in these chunks of time for things that are important to you, matter and need your time and focus, and set those agreements, taking into account what you learned in week 1, shift the timing if necessary, and then look to make good, clear agreements with yourself. The more clearly you can name these blocks of time, the better, because I can just share from my experience and experience working with other people over the years. If you're vague about the commitment on your calendar, it will get bumped and moved again and again and again. The more specificity you can add to this commitment on your calendar, the more likely when you're busy and stuff's coming in and you're looking at your calendar, you'll remember though, oh, that's not just creative writing. That's actually the blog that I'm doing on this topic, right? So we can start with even the creative writing hold, and then we can get specific and write, oh, that blog about that topic I'm passionate about. That's right. I'm doing that on Thursday afternoon. So then when the busyness comes in, you're going to honor that commitment more. All right. So I want you to practice with this sample calendar of a week and try out what works and practice building your integrity and your relationship with yourself, because a lot of us could really. So I want you to practice building your integrity and strengthening your relationship with yourself, because there are quite a few high performers that I've known in my time as executive coach that have outstanding level of commitment and high level of integrity in how they show up for others, in how they show up for their family, and how they show up for their jobs. But what they want and need is last on the list. Part of what this assignment is to put your needs, wants, and desires higher up on the list and build your integrity with yourself in how to keep commitments, keep your agreements with yourself. And it's really confidence building when you do. So will you try this exercise out for me and let me know how it goes? Underneath this video, we always include a link where you can reach out to me for a coffee chat coaching call, which is no charge, where I would love to hear how it goes applying this teaching and give you any follow-up support you might need. So please take me up on that offer. Go to the link, schedule yourself on the calendar, and let me know how this worked out for you. I look forward to supporting you, and I'm cheering you on. Thanks so much.